That's an avocado. That's an avocado. All these are fruit trees, basically. I'm in my garden right now in the backyard. Yes, I live in Florida. I highly recommend living here. That being said, mango trees, the whole thing. That being said, this video is about prop firms. Number one, I recommend that you do use prop firms. They've been amazing, and they allow you to be able to stack up much quicker than you could in a live or personal brokerage account. And my intention, as I, by the grace of God, am stacking these prop firm payouts, is to then be able to fund my own personal brokerage account. That's a mulberry tree right there. To be able to fund my own personal brokerage account, so that I am able to have a big enough account to where when I do trade, right, it is impactful, it is meaningful, and the payouts or profits are really on par, right, with being able to make a full-time income from, etc. I'm just walking through my garden here as I am talking with y'all, stepping over these tomatoes right here. These are some cherry tomatoes. As you can tell, I like gardening. Got into it around 2020, watching out for bees as I'm walking around. So one of the other things that I want to point out regarding prop firms is that not all of them are equal, right? I day trade futures, and I am consistently profitable. Glory to God, I've been trading for 7 months, and here we are. So the prop firms that I highly recommend, especially the first one to start with, I recommend TopStep, and I also recommend that you look into, especially right now, they're really strong with the offers and with the rules, and that's Funded Futures Family. I don't have any links to any of these things. I'm not an affiliate of any of these prop firms, at least at this point in time. But those two I definitely recommend. Check this out. Look at these. Look at these peaches right here. See that? Peaches coming on. Florida, baby, I'm telling you. All right, so these are mangoes forming right here on this mango tree. So you got TopStep, you have Funded Futures Family. I don't like Apex, and I don't like my funded futures. Here's why I don't like Apex. I don't like the crazy rules and payout denials I've heard about with them, and the drawdown type that they have. I'm not a fan of. Oh, there goes a butterfly. However, or in addition, with my funded futures, although it doesn't have the same issues that Apex does, it has its own issue that I discovered after spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars to figure this out. If you are as someone who trades micros like I do, right? I trade micros, and in trading micros, you want to leverage the fact that you can scale in very precisely, right? However, with my funded futures, they don't let you do that. It's actually a 1-to-1. So at least on the expert account, right? They had, which is what I wanted to run with to make it most financially worthwhile. They have where you can do 5 minis, and if you trade minis, that's great. But I like to trade micros, and I like to trade good size with micros, right? Like I'll trade like 50 micros, equivalent to 5 minis. But they have it on a 1-to-1, so you can do 5 micros, or you can trade minis. That's not going to work, and that didn't work for me. And man, did that screw me up, because they did not clearly articulate that on the website when I was going about buying the accounts, etc. So long story short, if you trade micros, I would not recommend my funded futures. If you trade minis, then yeah, it's probably a great prop firm for you to utilize as well. But the number one that I recommend if you're a beginner is, there goes one of my chickens. I don't know if you can see it over there, running away. It knows it's not supposed to be in the garden. They dig around and stuff like that. It's not good. Lost my train of thought. My funded futures is good. TopStep I think is the best for beginners, and overall just such a OG of a company. And then Funded Futures Family is new on the scene, relatively speaking, and they've had a lot of changes and mix-ups, this, that, and the other. But from what I've seen as of recently, I'm really excited about it, have accounts with them. And yeah, I mean, by God's grace today, between you and I. On TopStep, I did 25 grand in profit today. 5 grand, copy traded with synced up 5 accounts. 5 times 5, right? 5,000 times 5, 25 grand. And then I also took those same trades on the funded futures family accounts I have. One of them is funded. The other 3, because you can have 4 with them, the other 3 that I copy traded with it, they are towards the last part. I just need, I think, $600 more, and then they'll be funded as well. So 1 funded with funded futures family, 3 that still need $600 more, and made, I think, around 4 grand across those, right? One of them was funded, the other one just goes towards the evaluation, if you know how prop firms work. So that's what I've got for y'all today. Let me show you this real quick, because this is dope. See this? This is black bamboo. It's pretty exotic. That's about it. Have a blessed day.